Welcome to the courtroom where excuses crash, lies get exposed, and real life hits harder than any drama. From runaway parents to courtroom clapbacks, you're about to witness stories that'll make you scream, cry, and hit replay. Let's get into it.
What do for you today?
Well, Your Honor, I'm here to get some justice. I think it's time that I get back what I've been giving out.
What do you mean by that?
Money.
Clip 1. All right, y'all, this one's messy. A mother who vanished, a father who stepped up, and 5 kids caught in the middle. Now she's back, but not to see her children. She came to dodge child support. And what she says in court, you won't believe it. Let's get into this one.
We're here. Back when you were here, they had a... Excuse me?
She just looking at me crazy.
I'll make it easier for you. You focus on me.
Right.
Don't excuse me.
Sorry, Judge.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. This is your first time here today. And if I remember correctly, you filed the lawsuit on him previously.
Here's where it starts. The father says he's given so much, and now he wants justice. But this isn't just about money. It's about showing up. Where was she when the kids needed her most? Let that question hang as we keep going.
All right.
She has not been paying.
Has she at least been visiting with the children?
She hasn't visited the children, but she visited that man in jail that she ran off with.
Oh, the one that was in the car that you
In the
really couldn't
Cutlass,
see?
yeah.
The Cutlass. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he got arrested not too long after I saw you for the PPP loan. Is that?
Right here, the judge shuts it down. The mom came in hot, throwing looks and shade. But the judge brings that gavel energy, reminding her she didn't even show up last time. This moment sets the tone. Accountability is coming, whether she's ready or not.
But I got a promotion at work.
All right, congratulations.
I appreciate that.
All right.
And maybe a manager at the McDonald's, so I'm making a little bit more, and I was able to put 2 of the kids on insurance, but not all of them.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Oof, this one hit hard. No child visits, no support, but she did visit the man in jail she ran off with. That line. She visited that man in jail. It reveals where her priorities were. Do you think that should impact her child support ruling?
You shouldn't pay child support today.
A little bit of both, Judge. But I'm
not interested in whether you're here to be pretty or not. That has nothing to do with my ruling. You understand it, right?
Shout out to this dad. He got promoted and stepped up to put insurance on the kids. McDonald's manager or not, he's doing what he can. Meanwhile, mom's missing in action. The courtroom's about to reflect that effort gap big time.
Judge, I met a man who said he can change my life, Judge.
All right, so how financially, did he change this life of yours?
Not too much.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Clough.
I know.
Mr. Clough. We don't know. Let's hear her side of the story because I'm pretty sure she's going to say some interesting stuff about finances.
Judge, Clough don't know nothing. Listen, understand that I got at least, 6 figures in the bank.
Oh, okay.
Had 6 figures in the bank.
When the judge asks if she's here to be pretty or defend herself, phew. That tells you exactly how tired he is of courtroom games. And she still tries to charm her way through. But facts are coming, and they're not in her favor.
So, like I said.
No, let me direct you really quick. You're getting ready to talk about these 6 figures you have in the bank.
I do.
All right, how much money we talking?
We talking about, 300-400. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. Sorry.
You said no more outbursts.
I was coughing. I'm sorry.
It's true.
It's your allergies.
Yeah.
Handle that. You need some tissue?
No. No, thank you.
Okay. Ms. Daniels, that's what you have in the bank. How much money are you making?
She says a man promised to change her life, financially, but then casually admits it didn't work. She's got 5 kids, 0 support paid, and now the courtroom is about to make her face the music. Was it worth it?
30 to 100K.
Okay, 30 to 100,000?
Yeah.
So we just gonna take the high end so we can keep this moving because you came here to waste my time and I do not have time to play with you.
Oh my gosh, Judge.
And is this from an employer or are you self-employed?
I
what do
am
we do?
self-employed.
All right.
I do influence.
What do you influence?
I influence the world.
You clearly aren't influencing. You said the world?
The world.
Well, that doesn't include these 5 children because you don't even go and see them, right?
It's just been the last couple months.
Well,
okay?
no, excuse me.
Yes, Judge.
You're influencing everyone but these children that you do not have anything to do with and you do not find.
She claims to have 6 figures in the bank, But when asked how much she earns, suddenly it's all vague. Promotions, sponsorships, excuses. The judge sees through it. And viewers, so do we. How do you report 6 figures but dodge a straight answer?
Who's your BBL?
I didn't pay for that.
How much was it? How much was it?
I mean, you know, I got more than the BBL. I had tube sock titties, so I got the boobies, then I got the booty, and then I got all that. So he probably paid $35, $40.
$1,000?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, let me hurry up and get you out of here with these numbers. You are about to pay child support. You have
Influencer? She says she influences the world, but not her own children. That moment where the judge breaks it down. You're influencing everyone but these kids. It's cold, it's honest, and it's devastating.
All right. So your child support, you're looking at monthly. So with your testimony being on the high end of $100,000, that's what I just based your child support off of. So, I mean, well, I was going to make it higher than that and do it like the $350,000. Then that would make you cap out. But
I think you should do that.
well,
No.
if I have to accept her testimony is true, but I don't really think that it's going to help her too much because her child support is still going to be pretty hefty. So I have your...
She didn't pay for the BBL, he did. $35,000 to $40,000 on surgeries, but not a dime on her 5 kids. This is the moment the judge snaps. That BBL bar? Cold. He's about to flip those curves into cold, hard child support numbers.
That's neither here nor there. Is there anything further, Mr. Cliff?
I think that's all, Your Honor.
All right. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Boom. $2, $9.54 a month in child support. She wanted to play games with her income, but the judge used her own words against her. This moment isn't just about math. It's about accountability finally catching up.
What is going on?
This is my
future
son's
daughter-in-law.
baby mama.
Future daughter-in-law.
And Tracy. So Tracy leaves the kids with me and didn't come back to check on the kids, haven't done anything. She just dropped them off and took off and expects me to take care of the children with no money. She doesn't drop food off. She didn't leave any clothes. She didn't do anything. Tracy says she works all the time. That's what she tells me.
Okay.
That's where she is.
This case isn't just about child support. It's a war of words, trust, and family betrayal. A grandmother brings her future daughter-in-law to court while her deployed son has no clue. Secrets, shade, and shocking truths unfold. Stay locked in, because this one's messy, emotional, and way deeper than you think.
Hey, Tracy,
just
what's
has bad
your
taste in
last
women.
name?
My name is Tracy Smith, Judge.
Smith. Okay.
Yes, and I'm prepared. I've watched your court hearings on Zoom and the other
Kiss it
courts.
up. Are you really
So I'm-
kiss it up?
Excuse me. There is nothing wrong with watching hearings on Zoom. That's not kissing up.
It just sounds like a kiss up to me.
No. Well,
that would be Tracy.
What-
That would be her.
Okay. Mrs. Miller, we're going to be nice and
Yes,
respectful.
I apologize,
It's not
Your Honor.
kissing up if she is watching court on Zoom. That's why we live
Yeah,
stream, so
yeah.
you can watch it. And a lot of people watch it to get prepared.
You can already feel the tension. A grandmother says she's been raising her grandkids for 6 months, with no help, no food, no clothes from the mother. But listen closely, this isn't just about neglect. It's about resentment, assumptions, and a custody situation tangled in pain. Would you call the courts or the family?
I'm confused because I don't understand that.
How long have the children been with you?
6 months.
6 months. And who dropped them off to you?
She did.
Okay.
Tracy did.
I'm assuming the two of you don't get along.
She's not my favorite person. No.
Oh, okay.
No, she's really not. She's really not.
I mean, well, why is that?
I just don't.
curious.
Because she lies. She's not taking care of her children. She tricked my son into having children with her.
I did not
just
trick
don't
your son
understand.
into my bed. I
don't
didn't trick your son into my bed. He got there
She
voluntarily.
kind of got a
That's
point
what
there.
you offered.
And very happily, might
That's
I
what
add.
you offered. So he got in the bed.
Okay, so how do you know their relationship?
My son tells me things.
Right. You
then-
only get it. Hear me out. You're only getting information from your son. And I'm not saying that your son is not being truthful, but that's just one side of it. It's always another side.
I see stuff.
And it seems like you're very passionate about your grandchildren.
Yes, I am.
So you should at least pretend to get along with their mother. I mean, she did drop the kids off to you, so she must trust you, right?
I don't say anything bad about her.
Wait a minute. She did trust you enough to drop the children off.
She watches court on Zoom. Tracy's trying to come prepared, but every move she makes gets mocked. This isn't just a petty dig, it's a power struggle. Respect, knowledge, even court prep are being weaponized. Can you feel how fast this is spiraling? Who's really being unreasonable here?
Mrs. Miller, is there anything else you want me to know? Well, before I go there, let me ask you a question. Did you all communicate at all about why the children were being dropped off to you?
My son is in the military.
Okay.
So Tracy, should be taking care of the children.
Okay.
But she got this new career that she has to worry about. So
that's a good thing, right?
If it'll keep you away from your children, no.
Okay.
No.
And you said 6 months they've been with you.
Mm-hmm. 6 months.
Was there a discussion about it being a temporary thing, or was it just permanent?
Temporary.
The judge steps in and drops truth. If Tracy trusted the grandmother enough to leave the kids, there must be some bond there. But instead of building on that trust, bitterness takes the wheel. It's emotional and heartbreaking. Would you help raise kids if you couldn't stand their mother?
I'm sorry, you said be nice.
Miss Miller,
I apologize.
You do not have to act like that, okay?
I don't. I
now,
apologize.
when we first started talking, you said she was your son's baby mama, and I believe she said they were engaged or fiance or something.
Nah, they ain't.
So couldn't it be that your son doesn't tell you everything?
She got a ring on.
I mean, I thought I heard her say that.
So you got money to buy a ring,
No,
but you ain't got money for the kids.
Your son bought
But you
me
took
a
the ring. You should have said, no, give my mama the money give your mother the money for the babies.
Is it my
Okay.
turn?
No, but you put the ring on so you can flash it.
Mrs. Miller. Mrs. Miller.
Flash it again, girl.
Mrs. Miller, it's a beautiful ring. Now, is there anything
Sure
else
is.
you
Look
want
like
me
it
to
costs a
know?
little money too, don't it?
And it sounds like that's a conversation you need to have with your son on another day. Is there anything else
There's
you
no
want me
proof
to
that
know?
he paid for that, though.
Is there
There's no
anything
proof.
else you want me to know?
No, Your Honor, that's it.
Okay, so I can move over to
Yes,
Miss
Your
Smith
Honor.
then.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Miss Smith, it is your turn. What do you want me to know?
Your Honor, she absolutely.
When the judge asks, was this supposed to be temporary? Everything starts to unravel. Turns out, there were no clear agreements, just assumptions and blame. This moment exposes a huge legal truth. Verbal understandings don't protect anyone. Would you put it in writing?
Has not had my kids consistently for 6 months.
Okay, how long have Miss Miller?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Ms.
just making
Miller?
notes on what she was saying. I apologize.
Yes, you can quietly make notes.
I apologize.
Quietly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So her son and I are very much so in love, and he just recently joined the military.
I'm sorry. I should have had some water before I sit down. I apologize. I apologize.
He recently joined the military and he's deployed right now. He's probably going to flip out when he finds out what his mom has done by bringing me to child support court. So
he doesn't know that?
No, he doesn't know yet.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't know. I haven't been able to talk to him yet because he's on deployment. So unless she told him, my understanding is he doesn't know. I just got these papers handed to me like maybe 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago.
To be here?
Yes, and I've emailed him, but I haven't got a response yet. He has limited access right now while he's overseas.
Okay, so it is indeed a fact that you dropped the children off to grandma.
She got a ring, but no money for the kids? This is where emotion explodes into judgment. Flashing jewelry becomes a symbol of misplaced priorities. But is it fair to say she can't care for her children just because she has a ring? Harsh words or harsh truths?
And he did not want me to give up my growing career. I'm starting to get a lot of traction on social media. And so he told me that he talked to his mom and agreed that she would take care of the kids while I have to travel. And I don't travel for like a month at a time. I'm gone maybe 5 days to 7 days and I'm back 2 or 3 and I get my kids. And then if I have to travel again, I leave them with her. You know, I don't have my mom. And so when I got in this relationship, I wanted to have a good relationship with her. And I don't know why she's so mean to me. Like, I have beautiful children with her son, and I'm a good person. And so if she doesn't want to take care of them or help me anymore, I can give up being a influencer.
And get a real
keep my
job.
Kids.
And excuse me. Influencing. When you say influencing, you're talking about social media, content creator, that kind of stuff?
Yes, and my specific niche is travel videos. And, you know, they're young right now. I hope when they're older, you know, my fiance and I plan to integrate the kids and do like family trips and show how to travel on a budget.
Now we hear from Tracy, and it hits different. Her man is overseas. She's trying to grow a career, and suddenly she's dragged into court. She didn't even know. And the one person who should have her back ambushed her. Imagine being in her shoes. What would you do?
A lot of miscommunication going on, not only between she and her fiance, well, not necessarily between the two of them. I believe that based on what she just said, they knew what they were doing, but your son is not communicating with you, and the two of you aren't communicating with each other.
But Your Honor, she says that he was doing the paying part of the bills. He's always paid part of my bills. That was before the children came. So for her to say he's paying the bills for the children, he's not paying those bills for the children. He's always taking care of his mother.
I don't think that's what she meant by that. I don't believe that's what she meant. And
Your
in
Honor,
order
you just don't know Tracy. You just don't.
It sounds like you don't know a whole lot about their relationship. You didn't even know that this is about to be your daughter-in-law.
Hi, Mom.
Girl, don't say that to me no more. Now, I had a nice girl picked out for him to live down the street. Keisha was sweet.
Tracy drops the real bomb. Her fiancé told her it was his idea to leave the kids with mom. And now mom's using it against her. The judge catches on fast. This isn't neglect. It's a miscommunication war. The question is, why didn't anyone ask the son?
It was going to be this long and she was going to be gone.
Did your son tell you it was temporary?
Well, I don't like to bother him, you know, with some of this stuff.
That wasn't my question. Did your son tell you that this was a temporary situation while they were, you know, trying to sort things out with military and
he said why she started her little career.
Okay, so
that you need to watch. You know, I was gonna have the kids.
So you agreed, and I believe there is.
But 6 months.
Do y'all have anything you want me to look at? Because I see that you have documents over here. I see that you have. Looks like you just have notes.
No, I just have my notes, Your Honor.
I have the email that my husband, my almost husband, sent to his mom.
Could you stop saying that? And you have his email address, don't you? Don't you check his email? So you probably sent that email.
But how do you know?
Thank you.
Because that's the kind of person she is.
Come on, Mrs. Miller.
The email states like if she could watch them while I travel, and you haven't heard her deny. I get them when I come back. It's never for longer than 5, maybe 7 days at a time. And if she wants to
how much money have you given to her?
One sarcastic line, and boom, decades of resentment bubble up. Keisha down the street. Old girlfriends. Judgments about who her son should have married. This isn't about the kids. It's about control. And it's heartbreaking. Can this family even heal?
But it does not seem like you did anything here today other than to come and waste my time. Because you should not have filed a child support situation on her. You should not. It's
She's
very
the mother.
clear. Hold on. It is very clear that this arrangement was for you to help not only her, but to help your son as well. And then if it's true what she also said, that she hasn't been able to communicate with her husband, he doesn't even know that you did this. I'm sorry, your son, her fiance, he doesn't even know that you did this. You think he's gonna be impressed to know that his mother did that to his fiance?
He'll understand. He'll understand.
No, that's not funny. This is not a joking matter. This is serious. Things like this is what makes it hard for families. Child support is hard enough on anybody. But to file it simply because you don't like the other person, that's just mean.
Well, also she has money. She's not paying. She doesn't give anything. She running around talking about
the agreement
doing
with
the
that?
job.
What is the wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Miss Smith, what was the agreement, if any, for financial support of these children while your husband was on deployment and you were traveling for work?
My fiance continues to pay some of the bills, like her phone bill, and I think he pays the internet and gives her money when he's there. But
Always done.
The email surfaces, and it's game over. Tracy did communicate. Grandma did agree. And now, the judge sees the full picture. This case wasn't about child support. It was about pride, pain, and trying to punish someone you don't like. Would you forgive this?
Okay, Mrs. Mouse, You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
So my husband, ex-husband, was in jail for a while, and I found out that he is currently making more than $20,000 extra than what he previously stated, and so I would just like some help raising the kids.
Okay, if he makes $20,000 more extra, why did you need to tell me that he was in jail previously?
All right, guys, this one's got layers. A mother fighting for help raising their kids, a dad fresh out of jail making big money, and a courtroom ready to dig into what really matters: money, fairness, and the truth. But trust me, what she says at the end, you're not ready.
I pay the kids' health insurance.
Okay, how much is that?
$201.
$201.
Yes.
Is that for you and the children, or for you? I mean, the children only.
The children only.
Okay, got it.
Yes. And our little girl is about to start cheer, competitive cheer, which of course everyone knows is incredibly expensive. And our boy's about to start baseball, which is again expensive.
Right.
And I pay for everything, the food, the water, literally everything.
She drops the jail bomb, then immediately pivots to his income. Notice how the judge catches that. She's not here to judge the past, but if that $20,000 raise came from shady means, that's a whole other case. What do you think? Did she hint at more than she admitted?
What do you have to say about what she said?
So her husband, Joe, makes plenty of money. He is a board member on a private equity group.
Okay, what does Joe have to do with this case? Is he the father of either of your children?
No, but they're on his insurance.
All right, so that's a good thing, right?
It's a great thing. So she's not really paying for it out of her pocket, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, it's not required that she pays for it out of her pocket. It's only required that the children are covered.
She's paying $201 for the kids' insurance and covering everything else: cheer, baseball, food, water. You can feel the weight she's carrying. This ain't about greed, it's about survival. Single moms watching, how many of y'all are living this exact reality?
Continue.
So I was in jail, and I've been out for a couple of years now.
All right.
And I was not making $60,000 before I went to jail.
All right.
My wife and I, my ex-wife and I, had a shop that we ran, and after going to jail, I came out. When I was in jail, I met a couple of guys that invited me into a program to help kids with special needs. When I got out, and they gave me a job, and I recently got an endorsement to help fund a new gym that we are starting.
Okay.
Wait, the new husband is on the kids' insurance? Now that's a plot twist. But legally, the judge makes it clear. It doesn't matter who pays, as long as the kids are covered. Still, isn't it wild how the wrong parent sometimes gets credit for doing the bare minimum?
I'll be making $82,000 a year.
$82,000 a year. Okay. That's a nice little piece of money. Okay. And so you do understand that you will be paying an increased amount in child support based off that endorsement, right? And although, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And although it has not started yet, it's getting ready to pretty soon, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So because of that, we're going to base.
He opens up about jail, the shop they ran, and now working with special needs kids. It's emotional. He's not the same man he was. But can we separate growth from responsibility? Just because he's doing good now, does that let him off the hook for back pay?
It wouldn't make sense for her to have to come back once it takes effect and ask for the increase. It's going to happen today.
Okay.
All right. So based on 82, well, actually, based on what you provided in court, it's $82,500 that you'll be making. Were you trying to shortchange your children?
No, ma'am.
So why didn't you tell me the additional $500?
I apologize, ma'am. $82,500.
You knew.
Here it is, $82,000 a year. He tried to deflect at first, talking about business income. But the judge locks in. You earn it, you support with it. Point blank. Should child support be calculated off personal or business income? Drop your take.
Okay. So based on that, I have your child support obligation at $1,370.72. Oh, wait. She pays health insurance. So you have to reimburse that to her, correct?
I do now, ma'am.
Well, now you know. You have to reimburse that to her. You're more than welcome at any time to enroll the children in your own health insurance program, but as of today, based on her testimony, it's going to be $201 that you reimburse to her. So when you add that to your monthly child support obligation, it comes down to a total obligation of $1,571.
She isn't waiting around for the check to clear. This judge moves fast. Before he can blink, child support is calculated based on projected income. That's how the system works when your increase is guaranteed. No more hiding behind, it hasn't started yet.
That his job is reflecting on kids with special needs, and he's just going out of his way to do stuff for kids with special needs whenever he doesn't do stuff for his own kids. But now that he's making an effort to try to help them, it makes me happy.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, but that smile was snarky. That's not cute. And that won't be tolerated in my courtroom, you
He said
understand?
82,000, but the paperwork shows 82.5. That may not sound like much, but in family court, every dollar counts. When the judge asked if he came to play games, phew. That silence said everything.
Longer allows me to stay home with them during the day, and I would like for them to go to daycare now during the day, and he does not want them to.
Okay, how old are the children?
2 years and 18 months.
Okay, and you already picked out the daycare you want them to go to and everything like that?
Yes.
How much is it?
It is $500.
All right, y'all, this one's personal. 2 toddlers, split custody, and a dad who'd rather wrap his kids in bubble wrap than send them to daycare. But here's the twist. Mom's a frontline doctor, and she's done playing house. This case unpacks fear, fairness, and what it really means to co-parent when germs, egos, and paychecks collide.
Well, I don't think they should be in daycare. I think she should stay with them like we originally planned. I didn't get a chance to check out the daycare. I just would rather them stay with her mom or one of our family members.
Okay, did you let him know which daycare?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
He was invited to go meet the teachers and do the tour, but he opted not to go.
So you did have an opportunity to go?
I was invited, but I don't really want my
$1,000 for daycare? Dad nearly choked at that number. But Mom's not picking just any place. It's nationally accredited. Quality matters, especially when you're raising babies. But is financial cost really the issue here? Or is something else driving Dad's resistance?
This is one reason that we did not work out.
It's a big problem.
My ex-husband is a germaphobe, and he feels like if the children aren't kept in a bubble basically all day, that something terrible is going to happen to them. But that's no reason. That's no way for these kids to live, and I have to go save lives.
Germs. That's Dad's defense. Not curriculum, not safety, germs. He refused the tour, skipped the meeting, and still calls it unsafe. Let's be honest. Is this really about daycare? Or is it about control? Sometimes fear wears a mask, and this time, it's labeled cleanliness.
Well, it's not that dramatic. What's dramatic is he wouldn't even show up for this tour at the daycare so he could see that it is a clean daycare. It's nationally accredited. Also, our children would have loved to have seen you.
Okay. Look, with all due respect, I don't even want to be in this courtroom, Your Honor.
I can understand that. Sometimes I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
So, I mean,
And there it is. Mom drops the bomb. Dad's a germaphobe. She's out saving lives as a doctor, while he's disinfecting doorknobs and dodging responsibility. This isn't just a parenting style difference. It's a fundamental clash of worldviews. Who's protecting the kids, and who's avoiding the world?
And, I agree. In a lot of cases, it is good for the children to be around a family member and everything like that. However, age 2 years old, and what was the other age?
18 months.
18 months. I mean, it's nothing wrong with them going to school already. You do want them to start learning a lot of things. You just do. There are some things that you guys are not going to be able to teach them at home. Not that you can't, it's just you may not have the time to do.
He skipped the tour, missed the visit, and now complains from the sidelines. His absence at that daycare wasn't just negligence, it was a statement. When co-parents stop showing up for the process, it's often the kids who pay the price.
Your time with the children, and you keep rotating like that, nobody should pay child support in this type of situation. But what I will do to make sure that daycare does get paid is that you guys split it. So $1,000, you pay 500, you pay 500, and it's going.
Let's be real. Kids need more than sanitized surfaces. At 2 years and 18 months, development matters. Socialization matters. Learning matters. The judge nails it. There are things no parent, no matter how loving, can fully replicate at home. Education begins early, even if dad's not ready.
Oh, okay, but now I'm paying for the daycare that I don't want them to go to, and I have them at night. She's supposed to be responsible for the day. If they were in night care, I would pay for it, and I just don't see how this is fair. She makes
The judge holds the line. No child support, just a shared split of daycare. It's a balanced call, but dad's still fuming. Why? Because now he's forced to financially back a decision he never agreed with. Is this fairness or forced compromise?
3 times as much money as I do.
Right, but you guys have been splitting the children, right? You've been splitting the children, and it's not a bad idea. And honestly, that's a very reasonable cost for 2 children at a daycare, because a lot of times, especially the younger a child is, the 18-month-old, it could be.
If it were night care, I'd pay for it. That line hit hard. He's clinging to a schedule, day versus night, while ignoring what's best for the children. Parenting isn't clockwork, it's partnership. Is this about logistics?
Or, I could base, let me see, how much money you make a year? Let's see. Your document says $62,000?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like for me to base child support that you pay her off of $62,000 a year? Because I can assure you it will be more than $500.
He claims it's not fair. Mom makes triple his income. But that argument collapses fast. Equal custody means equal stakes. And let's not forget, she didn't ask for more money, just shared responsibility. What would you do in her shoes?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, and you're back. Wait a minute.
Probably a little bit more bitter today.
Wait a minute. What's that ring on your finger?
Listen, like I told
Y'all got married? So I don't have to do child support today?
No.
Welcome to a courtroom circus where lies, laughter, and legal reality collide. We've got a man fresh off a honeymoon, with someone who isn't the mother of his 3 kids, trying to dodge child support. The judge isn't having it. The ex is fuming, and the excuses? Just wait. This one's going to hit you in your gut and your funny bone.
You don't have to judge your boy. No, this is the new lady that I was telling you about last time.
Okay, so the 3
lady
kids.
doesn't even speak English, ma'am. And look, Judge.
Listen, she is from. She's listen. Okay, she's from Venezuela.
They're not in love. This is
okay.
She's paying him to marry.
Afro-Venezuelan lady. You should see. I mean, just
for green card.
Okay, so let me.
So right out the gate, he thinks marriage to another woman gets him off the hook for child support? That's not how any of this works. The court doesn't care about your new romance if you've got 3 kids already depending on you. This isn't reality TV, it's real responsibility.
I have the DNA results, and you are indeed the father.
That's all.
I told you. He looks just like you.
Well, I mean, you know what? You and your brother look just alike too.
He proudly says he wifed up a new lady who doesn't speak English and claims she's Venezuelan, like that somehow erases his past. Meanwhile, the judge is just trying to figure out who this man's actual obligations belong to. Chaos, confusion, and a whole lot of nerve.
He got the money. She paid him to marry
Listen,
him.
I don't
For a
listen.
green card.
We in a recession. It's a lot going on right now. I haven't been laying as much pipe as I
Right,
normally
and a
do.
lot is going on with you doing a whole lot of talking and not saying much of anything. So what I would like to do is,
Now,
go, and ma'am, I do not
and
need
your mama
you.
tell her she
Excuse
better
me,
still, refer
Miss
to my
Drummer,
kid.
Miss Drummer, I do not need your help. Okay, not at all. If
Sorry,
you want
Judge.
me to help you and get
Keep my
some
mom out
support
of
going for you, then you need to not entertain.
Boom. DNA results are in. And yep, he's the dad. His reaction? That's awesome. Sir, this isn't a game show prize. It's a legal obligation. The judge knows it. The mom knows it. And now, he better know it too.
How much money do you make a year?
I mean, before expenses and taxes.
That was not my question, sir. How much
About
money do you make a year?
$65,000. But I have to pay for gas and pipe and PVC.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
much stuff that I have to pay for, Judge.
Right.
Oh, right.
I'm
Just
a
just
plumber.
like anybody else has to pay for things. So $65,000 a year. I have your gross calculated at $5,416. That would bring your net down to $4,383.27.
He brags that his kids wear the best looking clothes. But guess what? Child support isn't about fashion. It's about food, housing, school, health. This man's playing dress up with his responsibilities, and the judge is not amused.
Yeah. Child support is $832.
Oh, no, it's rigged.
And then
No.
now,
Thank you.
Miss Drummer, health insurance. Who covers health insurance?
I do.
All right. How much is
The judge shuts it down. She tells him he's doing a lot of talking, but not saying anything. Translation, your charm won't pay the bills. This courtroom isn't about your charisma, it's about your checks.
$8 a month for
Thank
child
you.
support?
So her and Pickle and Pepper Man can kick it? That's all she gonna use it for? I buy all the kids' clothes.
Judge, I have moved on. I have an electrician
He
now.
has too.
I don't even need no more plumbers.
Okay. Well,
And here's where reality kicks in. $65,000 a year. That brings in a net of over $4,300 a month. The judge does the math, and suddenly, the recession talk evaporates. Money talks. And right now, it's saying, pay up.
guess what? And I don't need to see either of you anymore because I made my ruling. So is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further?
Can I speak to your manager?
Is there anything
Manager?
further, sir?
No,
If there's
it ain't.
nothing further, you
$832 for child support. $236 for health insurance. That totals $1,068 monthly. That's not a punishment, it's parenting. The judge didn't pull that number from the sky. She pulled it from his own income.